feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't
He
ride
also
away.
wants to edit some shit, it's on them. It's on them, brother. Okay. Anyway. Okay, this is Kanye talking about the music industry. Here we go.
So yeah, I'm reporting live from Japan right now, and I was talking to my boy, and I was talking about how I released Bully just on my Twitter, and how I like the idea of being on DSPs, but I don't like the fact that they show the numbers, because every single musician now pays more money to get their first week numbers than we make off of
we just talked
the
about
actual album. So then you got to make your money through brand deals and touring. And if you say anything against the brand deal, you can get your brand drop. So now they have a control of what you say. And when you go touring, you know who gets paid off of the touring. So they're eating every which way. And there had to be a moment where they said, we have to control what these guys are making on these album sales and these streams, because if we give them too much money, they're going to be sitting, in a hotel in Japan like yay, as opposed to jumping up and down on a Rolling Loud stage. So I'm looking at how do I get the music on DSPs without them counting it, because I'm not doing all the ship vinyl and do the vinyl and this, that. Like, I'm telling you, everyone in the industry is paying for the numbers right now. And that's what I'm not fucking with. So there you have it.
Now, this might be big. I think it only worked for an independent artist like Kanye, because labels all play as I said, market share game. So the numbers do matter. Well, I'll tell you how you do it, Kanye. You could actually request. You could actually request that Spotify. You could request through whatever distributor you have to not report, right? Because what essentially happens is Luminate has to get the info for your release through the DSP or your distributor. Your distributor really gives it, and the Spotify or whoever the DSPs are kind of stamp it. You could request from both of them to say, don't give the data out. Now, granted, it's gonna still be able to be seen, because I don't think Spotify has a way where they could, how these days you could hide your comments or your like total on Instagram. Spotify doesn't have the way to just hide the amount of streams you can see. Now, obviously, Apple doesn't show anything, and really many other platforms don't show anything. YouTube clearly does, and also Spotify, they do as well. But I think that would be fairly easy. I think if you don't want to be involved in the billboard system where people are reported on first week sales, I think you could definitely opt out. Might be through a non-traditional way, but I think you definitely could. A nigga like Kanye doing this, would it change things? I think not. Because again, the big three, Universal Music Group, Sony Music Entertainment, and of course Warner Music Group, they thrive off this idea of competing with numbers. They're not competing with ideology or competing with how good a song is. They're competing with raw, hard facts, because they're running a company that's actually listed on it's listed as a public company. So investors and shareholders want to know what is going on at all times. And if you're telling them, no, it's all about the music, it's not about the numbers, they're going to be like, so what the fuck am I investing in you for? So that's never going to happen on the major label side, which they control about 85% of all music kind of really that's circulating, whether current or catalog wise. But I think it could work for Kanye. If Kanye doesn't want to get his numbers counted, I think it definitely could happen, right? Like when he dropped music on STEM, there was no way for people to count what he sold, right? Unless we knew how many STEM players got sold. And we don't know even what happened with that, because I think, did you guys ever buy a STEM player from Kanye to listen to that shit? I don't know. So again, he definitely can. But will this be a trend that continues on to the industry? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then the other artists other than Kanye that would suggest some shit like this, like for example, we've seen the likes of like a retard like Meek Mill that would be like, yo, we should drop on different dates, or yo, we should stop counting sales or whatever. He's just saying it because he's on the successful at this point. When he was at his peak, all he talked about was numbers and he's a big dog and whatever the case is. when he can't sell a record to save his life, now he wants people to stop focusing on numbers. So I think Kanye's in a position where we know commercially he's viable. We've seen how much streams and everything that he did with not only Carnival but Vultures. So this is a guy who is wanted in mass amounts. And by the way, I think his album Bully, it's actually listed on. It's the #1 album right now, right? Let's see. Let's just go to YouTube. Is this YouTube Music? All right, YouTube Music. And if we go to YouTube Music, right? Let's see. Oh, let's go to charts. Can we go to charts? You just want to go to charts. Don't know if there's charts. New releases, hip hop mode from the community. You can't find charts? Hip hop charts. All right, here we go. Let's just click on charts. If you go to charts, you're gonna see. I think Bully is up here somewhere. I don't know if it's on top song. Top music video, top artist. Cardi's a top artist. Yo, YoungBoy is still top 3 on YouTube. Jesus Christ, that nigga's a goat. By the way, Bad Bunny's 4, Peso Pluma, Future, Drake, Bruno Mars, Baby's 9. Let's see what else. Where's it at? Or maybe it didn't trend music. Maybe it's just trending. Let me just look. Okay, look. I want to see what it's trending at. Bully Kanye. Yeah, right here. Yeah. And it's number 4. Oh, it's just trending overall. So he didn't even put it in the music category, honestly. So, shit, people still fuck with Ye, man. People still fuck with Ye. And nigga kind of just drops some shit. And this is essentially 45 minutes of like just kind of new material. Let's typically hear it.
I say it again.
Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right. One thing I do like about Kanye doing these like new kind of releases, it kind of pushes the boundaries. And one thing I realized about Kanye fans, they realize he's always perfecting shit. So even if he leaks something, people realize there are going to be 5 different versions of it. So this is version 1, and we'll see pretty much multiple other versions of it. So can't wait to hear it. Okay. I see everybody saying that, hold on. Wait, where is it? I just seen it. Wait, where is it? Sorry, give me a second. Give me 1 second. I see some people